Hey, you guys, it's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond. Today is day 999 of my ketogenic journey. Tomorrow is day 1000. Wow. I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday, and then I'll be right back with a chit chat and weigh in. I've got exciting news again. I'm so thrilled. Oh my God. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I just came out for an essential. I'll tell you all about that in just a second. I guess it's an essential. I don't know. Anyway, let's rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. What you say?
Three, two, one.
All right, you guys, I am breaking a 20-hour fast at 2 p.m. with 2 junior bacons. I've just smushed them together, and instead of, having one single each, I just kind of have a double. What I have here is boiled chicken breast, boneless, skinless. I boiled it because I really wanted it soft. I don't really want it hard and crispy or anything. So I got some done boneless chicken breast with a little bit of Olive Garden ranch dressing on it. It's 7 p.m. By the way, I had three boiled eggs just covered in salt while I was waiting on this to cook. Right after dinner, I'm having another frozen performance nut butter, and I'm going to cut my husband's fingers off. Quit it. Using macros for yesterday per my MyFitnessPal website: 1,225 calories, 12 grams of total carbohydrates, 101 grams of fat, and 63 grams of protein. I got to get that protein up. You guys, so I wanted to give you a quick update on my husband. He just had oral surgery, and he doesn't feel much like doing a vlog right now. So, he's still getting dizzy on and off, but he's doing much better. He was able to work all day yesterday. I had to take him his pain medicine because he forgot it yesterday. And I took him some food up there to the job site too. He's got real deep bruising, like right here and right here. And I imagine that's where they stuck the needles in. So here is a photograph of him. Please do keep him in your thoughts and talk to him if you can. I know it'll make him feel better. He's doing okay, but like I said, it's still some dizziness and definitely some dark purple bruising right here that kind of looks like he tried to dye his beard purple because it bleeds into the fur right here. But it's an interesting photo, so check that out. And don't forget to visit Mr. Katie's Keto and Fitness for more on our keto journey and update. And, well, sometimes we try to work out when we can. All right, you guys, so you saw what I ate yesterday. Not too bad. What you don't see, though, is the struggle. See, because the struggle for some reason was really real yesterday, and my brain was trying everything it could to convince me that we needed chicken nuggets and french fries from McDonald's. It sure was. It was just letting me know, hey, that's what we need. We want that. And no, girl, don't boil that chicken. If you boil the chicken, you're going to eat that chicken and you won't be hungry no more. And we want the chicken. My brain was internally having an argument last night. And sometimes I don't win these, but generally I do. And that's the difference, I think, between perfection and consistency. I'm not perfect. I mess up sometimes, but I am consistent, and I always go back keto, and I always try not to cheat or not to do anything dumb, but I don't always, win or succeed. Now, last night, oh man, it was hard. I don't know why. My brain was telling me dumb things too, but we're on quarantine. We're locked down. Y'all know I ain't been locked down. You see where I'm at right now? I mean, technically we are under a lockdown order, but if you need something, you can go get it. Because I needed this today because I'm tired of trying to stuff the wash rag down in my sink and all my water draining that daggone way. Mine broke, so I had to have one of those. It was driving me crazy. Been driving me crazy the last 3 days. I keep trying to remember to get it and keep forgetting, but I got it now. Be my daggone luck, it's one of those ones that suck. Some of them do. They come broke or something. They just don't hold the water. But anyway, I needed one, so I got one. And but my brain yesterday, I was like, we need chicken nuggets and french fries because we're in quarantine. That's a good quarantine food. No, it's not. And here is a tip for those of you who are struggling. If your brain is telling you, we need this, that, and the other, we want this, we're craving this, go ahead and make your keto meal. Make a full keto meal, get full off of it. And most of the time, most likely your brain will go ahead and shut up. Once it's full, it's not thinking about the chicken nuggets and french fries. And if it is, it's like, oh, well, that would have been nice, but I'm full now. So that is a helpful tip. It really is. And it does help me, but it's not something I usually generally think about or put into context like that. But seriously, if you're craving, if you're wanting something and your brain's driving you crazy, eat a keto meal. Get good and full, and then make that choice. I mean, if you can eat 200 grams of chicken and beef and or whatever, and a whole side salad and some ranch, and your brain's still going, you want chicken nuggets and fries, you might want to readdress your brain and have a conversation with it. I do this a lot, trust me, because it's done broke. But generally the craving will subside. It'll go away. I don't know why that was what I was craving, but it was a little chilly last night. And when I was a little girl, my dad used to take me to get chicken nuggets and french fries like anytime it was cold. So I think that's kind of like my brain is still on those wavelengths. And like that's the hardest part I have. Mostly childhood foods. Childhood foods are the one thing that my brain goes, but they're healthy, they're safe. Daddy gave them to us. Or, something like that. But it's not, because my dad makes the best old style mountain gravy in the world. There ain't nothing keto friendly or healthy about that gravy. Nothing in this world is healthy about that gravy, especially when you put it down, put a piece of light bread down on the plate. You pour your gravy over it. You put another piece of light bread down on the plate. You pour your gravy over it, and then you eat the hell out of it. That ain't healthy at all. It's practically just grease, but with bread and lard. Yeah, no, and flour. So he makes his with bacon grease, flour, and some kind of milk. I forgot what it's called, skim milk. And then, of course, he puts little chunks of bacon in it, some salt and pepper. It's good. It tastes great. It's one of my favorite meals. It really is. And it's nothing but goop and slop, really, but it's yummy. And my brain is like, but Daddy made it for us. It's the same with the chicken nuggets. It's the same with the chicken noodle soup and the crackers. My mama wasn't no cook. Okay, she raised me in a McDonald's. She was part of the reason I was pudgy and round. And she got pudgy and round too. Until my mom was 45, she was like this big. She's not now. She's a little round ball too. But she's 65 now, so. And she was really, really tiny when she was younger. And I always felt like the odd duck out because my brother and sister were skinny. But it's the difference in how she raised us. They're 10 and 11 years older than me. They had McDonald's once in a while. They had food at home most of the time. Me, I was raised in fast food restaurants because my dad would give my mom $100 a day and say, go ahead, y'all have fun. And we'd go out and eat 2 or 3 times a day. And at the time, $100 a day was a lot. Sorry, y'all don't need to know my history lesson, do you? Anyway, sometimes it's a struggle. If you get to the point where you're struggling and things are calling your name, go ahead and eat that keto meal, get full on it, that kind of thing. Yeah. So yesterday also, I was talking about my arms and all this. Hold on a minute. My arms and everything. Well, some of you said that this was just loose skin. And I've explained this in older videos, but a lot of people are newer to me. This is not loose skin. This is loose fat. I know this because of how thick it is. That's got a lot of fat left in it. A lot of times what you're seeing people on TV saying they cut 15 feet of fat off somebody's body. They did not. They cut 15 feet of fat and flesh off somebody's body. This still has fat under it to lose. There is a good deal of fat under there. And yeah, a doctor probably would remove it for me. But did I really lose that weight? Or did I have surgery and have some of it removed? Plus, I'm not real sure. And one of you did mention surgery too. They said, if you get each one of your subscribers to give $5 to a GoFundMe, you would have like 25,000 or something like that, and you would be able to afford parts of it. But I'm not even sure it's something I'm interested in. Well, number one, I hear it's like a year recovery. You got tubes and this, that, and the other running through your body, and it's probably not that bad. But unless I'm done, I don't want to be cut or put under. There's only one surgery I would consider having electively, because those don't look like they used to look at all. I don't even need them bigger, but firmer would be great. That's the only surgery I would really consider at this point. So that's just me. What are your thoughts on it? I have a question for you. all of you. What's your very favorite keto meal? If it's complicated, if it's a recipe, pop the details below. Describe it to me. So I want to try some new things that are keto friendly, but I don't want to just pick random recipes. Why? Because yeah, all this stuff that they put on Pinterest and everything, they look great. But that doesn't mean they're good, and that doesn't mean they're going to be a favorite. I want to know what your favorites are, because if it's a recipe you've tried and you've used and used and used, most likely it's going to taste good. A lot of this stuff is just like, yeah, that might be all right, but it might just taste like plain old chicken. Um, yeah. So, what's your favorite recipe, your favorite keto food, your go to keto? Y'all see mine. I am very simple, very basic. I am a creature of habit. Plus, I like them. Plus, they're cheap and they're easy. So, that's why I eat the foods I usually eat. It's just cheap, easy, and fast. Um, and I'm not real complicated or complex. So, anyway, let me know below what your favorite foods are. I think it's time we go ahead and shut up and do the weigh in. What say you? Let's weigh in. Over the doggy, play Wheel of Fortune. No. That's another new low. I'll take it. 163. That would be another new low. All right, you guys, that would be another new low. 6 in 2 weeks, or less than 2 weeks. Oh my God, guys. Another brand new low. Yay. So 163 is fantastic. Yesterday was 163.8. So it's edging down, edging down. Here's something weird and funny that I'm finding. Okay, so my entire keto journey, the entire time I've been losing weight, I've lost a lot of weight. So overall, I've lost 148.8 pounds. That's no small feat, 148.8 pounds. But every weigh-in still didn't feel like it was that low. Like even at 169 and 165, I still felt like it wasn't a low weight. It felt like it was still way too high. But oddly enough, the 163 mark to me seems small. The weight amount, it's like getting on the scale at 165. It's like, well, it's lower than yesterday, and that's great, but that's not really that low. I'm still not really that much less. But getting on the scale and seeing 163 this morning, there was like a switch in my brain. It's something in my brain that went, that's a low weigh-in. That's a low weight. That's low. That's good. I don't know why there's such a switch from those couple of pounds to this one, but it is. And it seems like now everything I weigh is just small. It's nice. It's good. I don't know. You would think the clothes would be what would do that, from going from a 28 to an 8 or something like that, but it's not. It's that weight seeing it on the scale. When I guess if somebody says they weigh 163, I think, oh, that's not that much. But they say they weigh 165, 169, 171. My brain's like, yeah, that's a pretty good amount. I don't know. It's a neat switch over. It's something I haven't experienced yet, and I didn't really think about until I got on the scale, and my brain went, that's low. That's good. That's a good weight. I'm not real sure what the thing with that was, or why it's like that. Let me know if you've experienced this at some point. At some point, your brain stops saying, "Well, that's huge," and that's good. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I am happy about it. It's a neat crossover, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know, because I haven't felt heavy in a while, unless I do something stupid. If I was to have eaten the chicken nuggets and if I'd ate the chicken nuggets and fries, I would feel very fat today. Even if I still weighed 163, I would feel very heavy and very fat. But unless I had done something wrong, I don't feel heavy and fat. Even at like 175, I still felt fine. I felt small. But the mental changeover to this one from yesterday is weird, and it's neat. I like it. And another new low in let's see, I've had, I think, 7 new lows in 2 weeks. So I didn't just break that stall, I broke the hell out of that stall. The weight just started dropping. So if you're experiencing a stall, stay the course. You've heard this term before so many times. What is that term? I forgot the term. Trust the process. That's the term. Trust the process and just keep going. and it falls off eventually. It does. You will break the stall. That's the first real stall I've had since I started keto. And I was a little freaked out by it, but I was okay with it because I was at an okay weight, But if that had happened to me at 250, I might have felt differently, and there might have been a derailing moment there. Which basically I was derailing myself anyway because I was trying new things or eating too many snacks, or I was doing everything to myself. I stalled myself out. Even though I couldn't figure out what was wrong, deep down I kind of knew that I really shouldn't eat these fat bombs because they're not really conducive to weight loss. My weight stalled on them. I really shouldn't eat this or do that. But I was still doing it and convincing myself that's probably fine. I've lost weight on them before. But the deeper and deeper you go into ketosis, the longer and longer you're doing keto, the more it does change and the more things you will have to eliminate. But the good news is you can add those things back when you hit your goal weight, because they weren't kicking you out of ketosis or causing you to gain weight. They were just causing you to stall. And when you get to your goal, you want to stall right there, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Right now, I feel very, very small. I'm probably not. And if I look in the mirror, I'm going to see a lot of fat rolls and stuff and be a little disappointed and upset every time. It's funny how that happens, because truly, you can sit there and you feel skinny, and then you see a picture and you're like, what's up? I didn't know that was still there. Uh, or I can open the shower and right in front of my shower is a huge mirror, and I'm like, ah. I mean, it's still less than normal. It's less than it was like two and a half years ago. But what is that? Um, it's weight loss is a weird thing. It messes with you mentally. It messes with you physically. Everything is different now in different ways. Things that you would never ever think about, like, going from 165 to 163 and thinking, woohoo, now I'm small, but I wasn't small yesterday. It's 0.8 pounds difference. Huh? I don't get it either. I don't understand it. It's just something I'm feeling emotionally and thinking about. Now, before we end this, guys and dolls, I want to remind you that there's a Teesprings link below. I designed keto t-shirts. Some of them say I've lost 100 pounds with keto. Some of them say I've lost 200 pounds with keto, because that's the goal. There's various keto t-shirts, like Keto Wing Fiend. It's got some hot wings on it, and different things that I've designed that I thought were cool. It says make your next meal keto. So check out the Teesprings link below and get you a cool keto t-shirt. It also helps support the channel and helps me like afford the food and stuff to make the videos with. Poor folk know. But also, I want you guys to know that fear only disrupts your immune system. Living in fear is not the way to live. You have got to shake off some of the fear, because you're only going to hurt yourself. And relax, calm down. Do the best you can. Yes, wear your mask and gloves if that's what you want to do. Avoid people if that's what you want to do. But don't hate on others for, there's something called herd immunity, right? You get out into the crowd with other people. Now, only if you're healthy. I would not recommend this for somebody who is in the at-risk group, seriously at-risk group. But for the vast majority of us, we kind of need to be exposed. We need to go ahead and get it. We need to go ahead and build the antibodies to it. We need to go ahead and build an immunity to it. So, again, if you're in the at-risk group, use your best judgment. Always use your best judgment. It doesn't matter who you are. Even if I say something and you think it sounds right, if you think it sounds right, still look it up, still dig into it, because I'm not always right about everything. But use your best judgment. But please don't be frightened. The more afraid you are, the weaker your immune system will get. It's a proven fact. Stress hormones, cortisol, all of that weakens the immune system. Please don't let that happen to you. I want you to be safe, but for the vast majority of it, shrug it off. Be like, yeah, it's going on and it sucks, but I'm going to be okay. And that is my motto. Everything's going to be all right. And then they come out with a country song with my motto in it, and my brain's going, I can't sing. That's why I didn't sing it out loud. But that is how I feel pretty much about life. No matter what's going on, what gets thrown at you, what crazy crap that nobody should have to deal with, everything's going to be all right. It will be. I promise you. you just have to feel it and know it mentally and physically and in your bones and your body. Because even at 311, when I was dying, there was something in my brain going, everything's going to be all right. It will be. Um, that's all I got for you today, y'all. Because y'all know I talk a good bit. There's some more stuff going over on Patreon because I talked a lot more than y'all realized. And I want to thank all my Patreon members and much love to you guys and dolls. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.